These are not your regular grocery store bread and butter pickles. These are the real deal. This is my grandma's recipe. Absolutely amazing, tangy, spicy, sweet, a little bit of salt. Amanda's going to show you how to make these right now.
I have already sliced up 3 pounds of pickling cucumbers, about 1/4 inch thick, as well as 3 medium onions. I'm going to mix in 1/2 cup of salt, coarse salt, and I'm going to let that sit for about 1/2 hour. This draws the moisture out of the cucumbers. The cucumber onion salt mixture has been sitting for over an hour. So this draws out the moisture out of the cucumbers and the onions. And it draws a surprising amount out of it. Is 400 milliliters, or just under 2 cups. Next, with the cucumbers, we want to rinse them to get all the salt that's remaining off of them. We need 2 2/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 3 cups of white vinegar, 2 tablespoons or 6 teaspoons of mustard seed, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of cloves, 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, and 1 teaspoon of celery seed. You bring this mixture to a simmer. We are using an enamel coated roasting pan because since we're using vinegar, when you use metallic pots, they can impart a metallic taste to your food, which you really do not want. We're up to a nice simmer, so I'm going to add the cucumber and onion mixture, being careful not to splash. So give it a good stir and bring it back up to a simmer. This is about ready. You don't want to let it cook too far. You just want enough so the flavors all mingle together, so when you put it in the jar, it's ready to eat. Ideally, you'd use a slotted spoon. I have this ladle that has slots in the back that seems to be working. Once you have all the pickles transferred into the jars, you want to get the brine into the jars. You can use the end of your spoon to poke around to try to get out any air bubbles that might be stuck in there between the pickles. I'm just going to wipe off the tops of the jars in order to get a good seal. These snap lids have been sitting in hot water. Make sure every time you're canning you use new snap lids in order to ensure your food safety. Hot water and finger tighten. And into the canner they go. Now we're using our pressure canning pot, but this is not a pressure canning recipe. This is a water bathing recipe. We're just using this pot because it's perfect size for water bathing. Once this is back to a rolling boil, we will set our timer for 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. Time to take them out. We're just gonna let them sit undisturbed. Don't even try to get the water off the top. And there you have it, a small batch of Dave's grandmother's bread and butter pickles. I'll tell you one thing, we'll need more than just these 4 jars. And there you have it. And there you have it, a small batch of Dave's grandmother's bread and butter. And there you have it, come on. Is this going in a blooper reel? Okay. And there you have it, a small batch of Dave's grandmother's tortilla. Hello. Okay.